Chat, I'm fucking dialed in, baby! Chat, are you dialed or are you dialed or are you dialed or are you dialed or are you dialed? And shut up about late, bro. I'm literally early. I am 6 minutes early. Like, you let me... I'm going live in about 5 minutes, bro. I have to post this fucking sellout on TikTok. It's like a Candy Crush ad, and holy fuck, it's the dude, it's the cringiest thing you're ever gonna see. Don't look at my TikTok for the next 3 days. It's so cringy, but I have to post it. So let me do that first, and then I'll start up. Don't tell Candy Crush I said this.
in, boys. Put in the earplugs. It's going to be a loud one.
Well, let me get out there, baby.
Here we are.
I might do the whole stream just like this, baby.
Yeah.
I might do the whole stream just like this. 2-0, about to be 3-0 MSU. I don't give a shit.
Dialed. Put the team on the Heisman watch. The whole team.
I'll put your fucking mom on the Heisman watch, baby. I'll be watching her milk.
Are we sponsored by Blue Chew yet?
Dude, apparently Roman is a company I am sponsored by.
Yeah.
And I sponsor them for these like caffeine pills, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually fire. If you guys don't like drinking coffee, they're fire. But apparently they do a Blue Chew fucking Viagra pill too.
No shit.
Yeah, so
They low-key knew it was coming
I got
for
hit up
you.
by these people. They're like, "Yo, you already work with Roman. Like, they should just send you the Viagra." And I'm like, "What? They have that?"
What if the whole time you thought you're taking the caffeine pills and you're just getting bricked up on a Wednesday?
Well, I know for a fucking fact that's not true. Because if it was true, I might have gotten bricked up. But I clearly wasn't. Let's go, boys!
Music's off, boys. Music's off.
Hey, boys. Dude, we're pumped. We're fine. Dude, the last week, we love doing MMG Live, but me and Chase were both ill. We were ill as shit. And the last MMG Live we did, I was still pretty sick. Chase was still pretty sick. But we said, hey, we got to pump it out for the boys. But I'm finally dialed back in. I can get CTE now.
Let's go.
Let's get it. My 9 concussions won't stop me. Hey, boys. Dude, and I don't have... Okay, I'm gonna come back to reality because I can't see shit. That's the worst, bro. When I wear contacts, it's possible, but like right now, yeesh. What's good, boys?
Get that camera.
Stop mods. We were just dialed in. Hey, it's not your fault.
Here, I'll show you what it looks like. You moved it just a little bit when you moved the helmet. You're good though.
Fucked up the camera. Whoopsies. All right, hold up. Damn it. What did I do? How's that? Ooh, that's a little better.
Yeah. Shout out to the mods, baby, in the chat.
Yeah,
let's go.
We got real mods now. Get shit on. Get shit on, chat, you dumb, stupid idiots. Your life is over. How does it feel now that your life is over? That you can't read consistently in chat? How does it feel, buddy? Dude, Nightbot is timing you out for like 5 seconds, guys. Is it that deep? You'll survive. I believe you'll survive. Unfortunately, bro, I can't turn Nightbot off because if I do, it'll get real bad. Like really, 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 really bad. Bro, I just saw some guy complaining. He said, damn, Nightbot timed me out for no reason. I'm looking at Nightbot here.
Yeah, we can tell why it times you guys out.
He put what looks like 800 pizza emojis. Of course you're going to get fucking timed out for that. Like, bro, you're going to flood the chat. Come on, boys. Listen, if we were all sexy, beautiful human beings, okay, and there's nothing to worry about, maybe. But unfortunately, the bad apple spoils the bunch, as they say. Is that how it works? We did, bro. We did get... I'm watching you guys get timed out for now. We did get to bully Ethan last stream. That was probably my highlight of the stream. It's a really good time. There's nothing I love more than just bullying the shit out of someone. I'm kidding, Mom. Mom, I'm kidding. I would never. Mom. I would never. Oh, boy. Where's my camera? There? Is that better?
Here, I'll show you right there.
Oh, I can see it, too. Perfect. Money. That's Cash Money Milish. Oh, I gotta close this. Gotta close the dungeon. Had to close up the dungeon. No thoughties in there. And don't comment on the length of my shorts. You know what we need, boys? We need a push-up cam. We need a push-up cam, dude. I used to, on all my streams, I would always be ripping push-ups like 24/7. We gotta do that. We're working on emotes right now, boys. Dude, so for anyone who becomes a member, and don't worry, we're not going to make it expensive at all. We're going to have 3 tiers of membership. And the first tier is going to let you do like all the emotes and like most things, and it's going to be really inexpensive. It'll probably be like $3. So we'll keep it cheap. We will have tier 1, which will be a lot more expensive, probably like $20 or $25. Yeah. But you're going to get exclusive live streams.
Yeah.
That'll be fucking fun.
The After Dark live streams, boys.
We're going to rip a beer and just get absolutely cooked out of our minds, if you catch my drift, and we're just gonna hang out with the tier 1 subs. So that shit's gonna be sick, but we're still working on it, so we're getting dialed in there. I need emotes first. I don't want to drop anything until I have emotes. I have a couple guys working on emotes right now on Twitter, and those guys are studs, so I think they're gonna come out like super good. Cam versus Watson, dude. Number one thing I want to say. Let's get right into football real quick. Who decides the Thursday night football matchups?
It's trash.
Why is every Thursday night football matchup the most dog shit games of the NFL season? Who was it last week, bro? Because isn't this considered a prime time spot?
I would
think so. Isn't Thursday considered a prime time because you're the only game? The whole nation who wants to watch football only has one game to watch. Whereas on Sundays, you're watching Red Zone. Most people are watching Red Zone on Sunday. Unless you're a total diehard for your team, most people watch Red Zone.
Week 1 was good, Dallas and the Bucks, but
okay, yeah, that actually was
solid.
Hard as fuck.
But I mean, if they came out with a bogue ass season opener,
yeah, that would be an L. And that game was really good too. But I don't get it. Did the NFL think that Jacksonville versus the Panthers was going to be like a super fucking heater?
I don't know what they were thinking there, honestly.
I have no idea why that happened.
Maybe coming with the number 1 pick.
This guy said your boy Pizza owns MMG. L plus ratio plus you fell off. Your boy Fraudy is owned by Goat. I think that would be the Twitter. That would be the fucking Twitter equivalent, right? Ravens demolishing the Lions. Bro, did you see the big parlay bet I put in, Chase?
What
Can
one?
You pull my Twitter, and then we can actually pull it up on here.
Yeah.
I put in a nice little parlay, boys. I want to know what you guys think about this. I tweeted this out and I asked for you guys' opinion. If you just keep scrolling down, Chase, you'll find a picture. Bingo, right there.
Okay.
Probably just click on that picture and then pull it up. That should be good. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, dude. Let me know what you guys think about this. We're pulling it up right here. So, number one thing I want to say. So this is on FanDuel. But I actually like DraftKings better, and I'm sponsored by DraftKings. I had $1,000 left in FanDuel from like 3 years ago, and I noticed that I had it. So I said, fuck it. I'm sending an absolute Hail Mary, and then I'm only using DraftKings from here on out. So yes, I may be a sellout little bitch, and I'm switching up sports books, but trust me when I say I really just use DraftKings. I had $1,000 in there. Here's my parlay, okay? So all 4 of these things need to happen for me to win. It was plus 155 when it was all said and done, so my $1,000 bet would return me $2,557 if it hits. So I'm $1,500 richer if it hits, and if it does not hit, I lost my grand because I'm a bum. So the 4-leg parlay, Carolina Panthers money line. Money line just means for them to win. You can bet on the spread, which is for a team to win or lose by a certain amount of points. I'm just betting money line. So this is the Panthers beat the Texans. The Cardinals beat the Jaguars. The Ravens beat the Lions. I'm betting against my own team, but honestly, how the fuck could I say that the Lions were going to beat the Ravens? You know I couldn't say that. Dude, and then the Bills to beat Washington football team. So I think, Chase, the most depressing thing here would be if the Lions beat the Ravens. Like, not only do I lose the money, but I bet against my own team.
Yeah.
Like, I would be the worst. I'd be the worst Lions fan of all time.
That'd be a smack in the face right there.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's no shot, though, dude. I mean, I guess the Lions always pull shit out of their ass, but...
What do you guys think? What part of this would absolutely dick me? It seemed to be, and on Twitter, everyone was saying that Washington football team was going to be the Bills. I don't know if the Washington football team just has a huge bandwagon fan base on Twitter, but ironically, well, not ironically, I guess, I think Vegas says the same thing. So minus 335 on the Bills, that means Vegas thinks that that's going to be the closest game out of what I have here. Next closest being Cardinals-Jaguars, which is interesting. So right here, they think it's more likely for the Ravens to beat the Lions and for the Panthers to beat the Texans than it is for the Cardinals to beat the Jaguars, which I couldn't believe.
Wow.
Because I figured the Cardinals versus Jaguars would have been the biggest blowout probably out of all these.
I thought for sure. Oh, yeah.
Although, admittedly, the Texans... Oh, is someone... Papa, you're a Rams fan now. Hey, I respect that, bro. I respect that. I think can we confidently bandwagon the Rams? Because Stafford went over there?
Yeah, I think we're allowed to.
Bro, think of it like, if you were a Cleveland fan and you were just a fan of LeBron James for the 9 years he was there, and then he goes to Miami Heat. Like, are you a Miami Heat fan now?
Yeah. That's exactly the same.
And Stafford is a better basketball player and better football player than LeBron James. I'm sorry.
Jake Paul's better boxer than Muhammad Ali.
Jake Paul is a better boxer than Muhammad Ali.
Let's leave that there.
Known it, baby.
There's a clip out, 30-second clip right there.
What's the tweet? What's the tweet that I put up a while ago?
Oh my gosh.
I don't even want to pull it up, dude. I'm just such a fucking asshole. I'm over it, dude. And I will. Don't worry. I'll set my line for fantasy. But you know what? The Rams are supposed to lose today. Or not supposed to lose today. They're slated to lose on Sunday. At least Vegas says
Against
so.
the Bucks, right?
Up against the Bucks.
Yeah.
If you bet $100 on the Rams to win, you win like 105, I think. Like just a little bit more. It's plus 105. So Vegas says it's going to be a close game. I've got the Rams winning.
Yeah, me too.
It'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to see these bets to fruition. Boys, I think we're gonna do one of these each week, and we'll just cover it each time.
Yeah.
Because I did that $1,000 week one bet, and we haven't talked about it since. So I think we should do like a cool parlay like this.
And it's nice that you can like screenshot it off your phone. I'm assuming you did that.
Yeah.
And it looks good on here.
And
too.
honestly, it's pretty crispy it's a lot crispier on DraftKings. Boys, I apologize. I had to use FanDuel this week because I'm kind of a bum, and I had my money in there. So yeah, I mean, I make the bet quick though. So remember, use DraftKings. Don't use FanDuel. I'm the worst seller of all time, but you get the fucking idea. All right. Yeah, let's move on. Boys, we want to play a new game this week. Actually, we want to play a new game. Do you want to move into over or underrated?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so first thing I want to say, actually, you can take
You're full screen right now.
Okay.
With chat.
You want to take chat out?
Yeah.
Chat, we're getting used to phasing you fucking bums out.
Yep.
We're gonna section off times where chat, like, you're gonna get like we're gonna talk to you guys about stuff, but to try to like dial back on people spamming for attention, we're going to use screens like this more. So I apologize, but it's something we got to do. It's an executive decision we made. But especially once we get like members, we can go members only chat and we can ask you guys legit questions. I think for members only chat, we just turn Nightbot off too. And if they want to just go fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best idea. So yeah, we're still learning things, boys. So basically get shit on. Trey, Jack, I fucking love you guys. You guys make me fucking dialed. And Zane, if you're here already too, I'm so dialed for you. All right. We are going to play a game. I actually found this. I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know how into fantasy football you guys are. It seems like a lot of people on MMG Live are pretty into fantasy football, which I love. Fantasy Footballers is a sick podcast. Like, one of my favorites. They do a live show on YouTube too. And they actually commented on the MMG Live debut. They were here to check it out.
Yep.
I love those guys. They do this really cool show called Under Overrated, but they're doing it in the context of fantasy football. So basically, one of the guys will just lob out a player. They'll say Travis Kelce, under overrated, fantasy football wise, and then they'll talk about it. I want to do the same thing right now, but under or overrated for NFL players. You want to start with teams or players?
Up to you.
Let's start with
teams.
Let's start with teams. And this is going to be kind of aggressive with NFL teams because it's so hard to tell. I mean, 2 games into the season, you can tell a little bit.
If we're doing this fantasy football-wise, are you just looking at their
we're not doing it fantasy
football.
Okay. I just wanted to give a shout-out to them because this is
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They do it fantasy football-wise. We're doing just straight NFL.
Right. So just overall the team.
Yes.
Not just the defense fantasy football-wise.
Yes.
Okay.
So, NFL teams, under or overrated. Chase is just going to throw some teams at me. We're going to go for it. And then once we're done talking about this chat, we're going to pull you guys in. And we'll see what you have to say. Sound good? And we'll see what you think is the most egregious shit that I said. So, let's go.
All right.
Toss me some teams, McPhee.
Team number 1, the Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Starting off hot.
I am going to say, ooh. Oh, shit. You hit me with a hard one, dude.
It's coming out hot, dude.
I'm going to say Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say underrated.
Okay.
This is a tough one with the Cleveland Browns because some people would say they're so... I think before the season starts, they're always so overrated. For the last 2 years, they've been so overrated. People love Odell Beckham Jr. They always think Baker's somehow going to turn into God, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But this season, holy shit, they gave the Chiefs a run for their money. You are one or two plays away from the Cleveland Browns being 2-0 and also having beaten the Kansas City Chiefs, who, I mean, a lot of people... I think the Kansas City Chiefs, number one. We're not talking about them, but I think they're egregiously overrated. I think people overrate the Chiefs so much.
Everyone's got them in the Super Bowl.
Right?
Right.
I don't. Fuck them. Rams, Bills, baby.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Sorry, Tyreek, but I got to do it, bud. I think the Browns are underrated. Even though the media loves to hype up their players, I think they as a team are underrated.
Okay.
I think they're damn good.
Okay. Do you wanna just do teams, or do you wanna go like back and forth?
No, let's keep doing teams.
Okay.
Because we'll do players as a different segment. Yeah.
Colts.
Indianapolis Colts. I don't think there should be a part of the segment where we say they're rated where they should be, but I'm also going to say that the Colts are underrated.
Okay.
My early prediction, especially because all the NFL power rankings, everybody's got the Rams. Everybody's got the Rams like top 5 in the power rankings.
Right.
Top five.
Which is deserved.
Yeah. Oh, I think so. I absolutely think so. But the Colts absolutely hung with them.
Yeah.
The Colts are 0-2, so it's not off to a good start. But the Colts are in the company of the Jaguars 0-2. The Colts and the Jaguars are not the same team. I think the Colts and the Jaguars played right now. The Colts would fucking smoke them. I'm going to say Colts underrated.
Okay.
I like that one.
The Bears.
Overrated. Fuck the Bears. Get the Bears the fuck away from me, bro. Hold up. Let me look at We knew I was going to say this shit. Listen, dude, the NFC North, this is crazy. The Vikings 0-2, the Lions 0-2, Bears 1-1, Packers 1-1. Okay. I think the Bears are overrated. Justin Fields needs to prove himself, absolutely. I'm glad he's the outright starter. He needs to be the outright starter.
We've been wanting that.
Watching Andy Dalton and him share reps was the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's very Chicago Bears of them. I kind of thought their defense would be a little bit better than it is. It's just not playing, I guess, where I thought it would be. Mm-hmm. But they did have a really solid game last week defensively. That first game against the Bengals kind of weirded me out, but they're 1-1. The reason I say overrated is because the Vikings are 0-2. They're both in the NFC North. I think the Vikings are super good. The Vikings lost. They should. Looking at records just sucks in the NFL.
Oh, I know. It's
because
so deceiving. You never know.
Fuck the Vikings. Greg Joseph shanking that kick. 33-34 against the Cardinals, who everyone's going to. Arizona Cardinals. So, I'm going to say overrated. Bears.
Washington football team.
Overrated. Overrated. The fact that you guys think everybody thinks the Washington football team is going to give the Bills a run for their money. And you know what? Damn it, clip it. If I'm wrong and the Bills get absolutely ran by the Washington football team, clip it. But Washington football team absolutely barely hung with the Giants, okay? Danny Dimes, who has had a really weird season. He's looking like the best rushing quarterback in football, though. Holy shit.
Oh, my gosh. He's got the moves.
He's putting up Lamar running stats. And quite frankly, I think the Washington football team should be 0-2. Darius Slayton dropped. And, hey, I won an $1,250 parlay on that game. $10 on Terry McLaurin to have a good game and Washington to win. Yeah. Darius Slayton dropped a fucking... I know JV Powder Puff girls football players who would have caught that football.
Yeah, no shit.
Washington football team really should be 0-2. And I think they're an awesome team. I love making Heineke memes, but he's not a franchise quarterback.
No.
If you give the Washington football team a stellar top 10 quarterback right now, I think they're an incredibly good team. But they are overrated right now. I do not see them hitting 8 wins. No way.
Okay.
Under 8 wins, Washington football team.
All right, our team. I guess you can still call them the Lions. How are you feeling about the Lions?
Jesus Christ! You know what's funny? Actually,
I don't know where people had them anyways, and they're
31. Every power ranking I've seen has them at 31 out of 32. Like the worst team in the league is the Jets, and then the Lions.
Yeah.
Underrated. They are actually
I really
very
like that.
underrated. It's
do
not
like
that hard to be underrated.
Yeah, I guess
When you're the
you can't go. You
fucking
can't get
Lions.
much worse.
Like, how much lower can we
Yeah,
go on the
yeah.
power rankings? But
That's
I
very
think
true.
31 is aggressive. We dropped 33 points against the Niners, and we dropped an ugly 17 against the Packers, which honestly could have been more, but Jared Goff loves turning the ball over. I think we're getting close to that rebuild. I sound optimistic, but I would say we have a top 10 offensive line in the league. Absolutely. Our offensive line's been playing great. Jared
Running
Goff
backs
had
are solid.
tons of time in that pocket against the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't have the skill guys we need. We need a franchise quarterback. Jared Goff's not it. I'm sorry, Jared Goff. And we have no deep threat wide receivers. I mean, you can count Hawkinson because he is a deep threat, but he's not a wide receiver.
No,
bro.
he doesn't have the
We used to
speed.
have Kenny Galladay. We used to have Marvin Jones. Our franchise has always had a crazy deep bomb. Herman Moore, Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron.
And now we've got
the days, baby.
we got some bums. Honestly, we got some.
Yeah.
They've been playing great, but if Quintez Cephas is getting the most yards for us per game, that's a problem.
Dan Campbell is an absolute psychopath too,
He's a
dude.
psycho.
Oh my gosh.
He'll eat your fucking.
I would want
kneecaps.
him as I would like that kind of a coach though.
Yeah, you guys
Just
suck.
sets like would
Dude, he was
literally
looking
get in
fucking
there.
built too.
Oh, he's
Watch that game.
stacked.
I'm a little bit sus, no lie. But
He
he's
could
fucking-
suit up and get out there, dude.
Yeah, fuck. If we need some shit on the O line. All right, let's get 3 or 4 more teams here.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's go with the Packers.
Packers. Ooh, holy
That's a good one.
shit. You know what? Let's pull Chad in for this. Chad,
Okay.
what do you think? Over or underrated on the Packers? My problem is I have no idea what the media's actual... Because for someone to be over or underrated, you have to take into effect... What do you think everyone thinks
Well,
of the Packers? I have no fucking
I
clue
think
what
from
people
hearing
think of
before the
Packers.
season started, that everyone thought the Packers was going to do good,
Oh, yeah.
especially
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
You asked me 3 weeks ago,
Right.
or you asked me after week 1. I said the Packers are so overrated.
Yes,
because they got
yes.
shelled by Jameis.
Yeah.
But
Dude, they're all saying over.
it's all overrated. Yeah, it's got to be overrated then. It's got to be. I mean, I hear you, but the problem is like based off of what? I don't think anybody right now really thinks the Packers are the team they were last year. Anybody who thinks right now that the Packers are the same team they were last year, yeah, that's a hot take right now. Because if you get absolutely dicked down by Jameis Winston and the Saints, who played a horrible week 2,
Yeah. That's what screws it all up,
Yeah.
is that Saints game.
I almost would say now that the media that nobody has any fucking clue how good Green Bay is, they're almost like right where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I think they're kind
know
of
what I
a ghost team. No one really knows what to expect. I definitely don't. I was praising
What I had to see.
I was praising Aaron Rodgers before the start of the season.
Well, you know what I
Thinking
can
he's
still
going
say?
to pop off all this.
Yeah,
and, oh my
absolutely.
gosh. Dude, that first game he looked terrible.
He
He
pretty
looked
good,
like
bro.
he didn't even want to be there is what I'm saying.
He
like
looked
he
good in
looked
week 2,
like
though.
Yes.
4 touchdowns to Aaron Jones,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
my fantasy team that has the stack. I have a fantasy team with Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones. Fucking 80 bomb out of both.
Cut
of
the
them.
hair, Rodgers, too. Cut the fucking hair.
You don't like it?
No, dude, he looks like he should
does
be.
look like he looks like he's
should
25.
be on Castaway, the movie. the
He clearly doesn't give a shit.
no, dude.
Probably the best way we could put it.
Clearly no fucks anymore. Man bun garbage. Yeah,
That's
that's
funny,
definitely right.
All right, let's get we can bring us both, me and you.
Yep.
And let's get 3 more teams, and we're gonna move
Okay.
on to players.
Alrighty, the Cowboys.
Underrated. Underrated. And I have to say underrated. Oh my gosh. I got shelled last week for 2 picks. My week 2 picks. I'm going to keep bringing this up because I was right for once, so you can all blow me. My week 2 picks were Titans to beat the Seahawks, which was the underdog.
Yeah.
Everyone thought the Seahawks was going to win. And
Yep.
the underdog in Cowboys-Chargers was Cowboys. Vegas had it like Cowboys.
Yeah, I
if
got
you bet
both of
100.
those wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The Chargers look damn good, and people, I don't know why. I mean, I know why. The Cowboys were horrible last year, and the difference was Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott
Right.
is back.
He is. He really is.
He's absolutely back. And you know what? The Cowboys still have an awesome offensive line, and they have not even gotten Zeke going yet. Zeke has not had good
he has
games
not had a good season
in
so
week
far.
1 and week 2, and Zeke is he's still a super talented running back. Point being, the Cowboys haven't even established truly the running game. I mean, Tony Pollard's kind of been going off, but they haven't established the running game. Dak is back, baby,
Dak
and
is
they
back.
have a top 5 wide receiver locker room. Those wide receivers on
my
that team
gosh,
are disgusting.
dude.
They can throw to anybody,
So good.
literally anybody.
So good.
Shut up, Matt. You barely squeaked away with the Titans pick. Yeah, but the spread was like -10. Like Vegas thought the Seahawks were going to win by more than 10. So it doesn't matter if you barely squeak it away. Also,
Just got the dub.
Also, they called back that Julio Jones obvious touchdown. That game should have been over already. You know, I don't think it was a squeak out. I think the Seahawks narrowly kept it alive. Either way, Cowboys underrated.
Okay.
We got 2 more.
Raiders.
Underrated. The Raiders are so underrated, and I am like a perfect example for this because I've slept on the Raiders in both week 1 and week 2.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the Ravens and the Steelers.
Dude, that game was absolutely nuts. The Raiders and Ravens.
Both games were.
Oh my gosh.
Both games were sick, dude.
Yeah,
and Derek Carr is smoking every single other quarterback.
Yeah, we looked at that last week. Yeah, he's number 1.
Holy shit, he's like 800. He's like 400 plus passing yards a game right now.
Savage.
Gotta stop sleeping on the Raiders. I feel bad for sleeping on the Raiders. I don't know how they're playing this good right now, but they are underrated. Absolutely. I don't know how you could say overrated. That's crazy, bro. I think most people have had the Raiders losing in both the last 2 weeks. Maybe just me, but both me and Chase had it. And every analyst that I looked at had the same thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know anybody who said Raiders are going to be the Ravens in week 1.
No.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to say underrated. One final
One
team.
more?
What do you got here?
Chat. I'm going to look at chat here.
Yeah,
what
chat,
team should we do, chat?
We're doing one more team. You know what? I'm seeing a lot of do the Panthers.
Yeah, I did. Yep, Panthers.
Yeah,
let's do the Panthers, yeah.
Panthers. Carolina Panthers sitting at 2-0. This is crazy. Who would have guessed the NFC South looks like this? 2-0 Panthers, 2-0 Buccaneers, 1-1 Saints.
Never would have guessed 2-0 Panthers, that's for sure.
I'm going to say, this is tough because I think their strength of schedule is throwing people off right now.
Yeah.
The Panthers did beat the Saints, but the Saints are just so weird right now. I have no idea how good the Saints are, okay? And then the Panthers played the Jets, and now they're about to play the Texans. You know what? Maybe they are 3-0 after week 3, but I'm going to say the Carolina Panthers are absolutely overrated. And that opinion will not change until they play a damn good team.
Yeah.
And maybe you could say the Saints are a damn good team, but they're 1-1. And they looked horrible. Jameis looked horrible. Jameis went from Superman to fucking
dude, that's
maybe
so tough.
A bottom 5 QB.
Yeah, that's so tough.
I'm gonna go overrated Panthers. What do you think?
I think that's pretty good. That's a W take right there.
Well, who's in week 4? How soon are we gonna learn this, boys? How soon are we gonna learn this?
Let me look it up here.
Panthers schedule. I will say I love how Darnold's playing though. I think he's in such a good fit there. I'm really happy about that. But, wow, I mean, if you're a Panthers fan, you're fucking butt naked. Your first 3 games are the Jets, the Saints, and the Texans. I guess the Saints isn't something you're that excited about, but Jets, Texans?
They got Cowboys week 4.
Cowboys week 4?
So,
wow, my overrated team versus my underrated team in week 4.
That'll be a good test.
I think the Cowboys are going to smoke them.
We'll
see, bro.
I would think, but
we'll see.
I thought the Packers were going to smoke the Saints.
Right? That's just how it is. All right, boys. Hey, thank you for joining us. This is our first ever installment of Underrated. If we didn't do your team this week, we'll do it next week. Don't worry. We're going to play this a lot throughout the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Why don't we transition into some fantasy football, and then we can come back to underrated for players.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want to see the same thing underrated for NFL players, put some in your head right now. Don't put them in chat yet because it doesn't matter because we're not doing it right now. We're going to go start our fantasy lineup because there was one thing we really needed to remember last time, but we're going to have to see. So, deep breath, counter 1. What's it at now? 2? I'm smoking that Indianapolis Colts pack. I'm smoking that Toe Suckers pack.
We'll have chat with us on this one for a little bit.
Dude, when we get tier 1 members, we should get high as fuck.
Yeah, like the top tier, you mean? And have like
the top tier, we should get high as shit and just let them hang out with us.
Have a tier 1 stream.
That would be funny as fuck. Dude, I just got hit up by have you heard of Canna Dips? It's like CBD dip to help you quit nicotine.
Really?
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
They were talking about potentially doing something like...
You been juuling again, Meags?
Fuck no, baby. But I know how hard it is to quit. Holy shit, it's so hard to quit. Oh, that shit'll suck you in.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, boy. All right, boys. Here is, and I apologize, there's no way to make a sleeper any bigger on the screen, or we make it as big as we can. So you're just going to have to do a little squinting, get some LASIK figured out. This dude said, I'll be there. I'm high as fuck right now. I love it, bro. I hope you're having a good time.
There
Stay
we go.
safe,
That
my
looks
guy.
good. That looks better.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, so we're 1-1 in fantasy. We're going up against 2-0 Chunky Ragu, CD's Nuts 69.
This is the 32-man league.
Oh, 32. My bad. I was going to say, I thought I got... All right, in the 32-man league, I went ahead and nicknamed all of our players. I added team names, and I got us a logo. So it's just Johnny Sin smiling. We're the Toast Suckers. Sleeper says it's a 47% chance to win. I like those odds. I mean, it's pretty much going to say that every week. But Jameis Winston is basically our fucking... He's either our kryptonite or he's our win factor.
Yeah.
He's our win comp.
Gosh.
Because if Jameis has a Jameis game like week 1, we're going to win no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
The problem he's got here is he's got Zach Wilson. So I think that's really good for us, especially going up against Denver. I like Denver's defense. We'll have to see how this looks. But he's got Zach Wilson. He nicknamed him Shit Can QB, but he's my best option. He's got Russell Wilson's little bitch, Chris Carson. He's got barbecue sauce titties, A.J. Brown. Respect, bro. Love that you know that joke. Brandon Koch. And Adam Troutman, and then Nyheim Hines? I think that's his name. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. This guy's got a good team. Brandon Cooks has been an incredible sleeper fantasy wide receiver, although Tyrod Taylor is out, so meh. His bench, he has David Mills, though, too. He's got Mills. He could start Mills over...
Yeah.
What do you think our opponent should do, boys? Do you think he should start Mills, who's the Texans' starting quarterback right now, or does he start Zach Wilson? Zach Wilson threw 4 interceptions last week, something absolutely horrible.
This is pretty much the league we do not change ever,
Yeah,
unless someone gets hurt.
Because our 3 picks were horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, but we didn't pick those, unfortunately.
No.
Those were sleeper picked those for us, so that kind of sucks. But we pretty much got to hope nobody gets injured.
Yeah.
If anybody gets
this
injured,
is where we're losing right here. Is this running? I mean, the projected.
Yeah. Well,
we're getting shit on right here.
Should. Especially because the Texans' starting running back is not David Johnson, it's Mark Ingram, so that kind of takes some carries away. People are still saying Wilson, so that makes sense. Jameis Winston, crab legs. Terry McLaurin, if he has a big game, we're going to win. BJ Chark looking good. And then we have David Montgomery at the flex. That's very solid.
Yes.
He's putting up 10
I got him
on the
on
flex.
mine. I love him.
He's the best, bro. I fucking love David Montgomery.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's our 32-man. This is the marbles. This is the game we care about right here. And this guy's team, oh my God, he's 2-0.
This is tough.
He is a scary, scary good team.
37% to his 67% projected.
He's got Patrick Mahomes, Zeke Elliott, Kenyon Drake, Chris Godwin, Juju, Darren Waller. Juju I'm not worried about. Except Deontay Johnson might be out. And if Deontay Johnson's out, I am worried about Juju. But we're going to have to see. He's also got Cooper Kupp. The only thing I'll say about Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel really is Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel have been on a hot streak.
Yes.
Bro. Ridiculously.
How many did he have last week? 18?
No, he had more than that.
36. Yeah, 36.
He was a god. He had 24 week 1. He had 36.8 week 2.
Yeah, I remember looking
He's on
at
hot streak. And then look at
shit.
Deebo Samuel, bro. Deebo Samuel's been ridiculous.
30,
31,
week 1,
and then
16.
a 16 bomber. Yeah. He's the number 3. He has the number 2 and the number 3 PPR wide receiver right now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
number 1.
Scary. And we're playing PPR, baby. So,
yeah, he's number 1 right now, Cooper Kupp.
Team is nasty good. And you know what? I mean, these are just good picks. Deebo, this is just a good fantasy player here because it's not like he had an unfair draft or anything. Cooper Kupp probably went in the 4th round. Deebo Samuel probably went in the 5th.
Chat was trying to have us get him, and we definitely didn't listen.
And Darren Waller, dude, and he picked Mahomes first. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Mahomes was his first
we were wondering.
pick. Or no, I'm sorry.
Or
Zeke
was that
his first pick. Mahomes was his second, and Darren Waller was in the 3rd. And I guess I don't know how he got Chris Godwin. Interesting. I wonder how he got those.
And
but you know what? He might have made some trades, but either way, he's got a great team. So we're worried about it. Saquon Barkley is questionable, and so is Deontay Johnson. Why don't you click on Saquon? See what it says. Boys, do we start Saquon Barkley or Deontay Johnson, boys? That's our problem. And I don't know what Deontay Johnson's injury is looking like. So if you guys have some input, that would be amazing. My first and second picks, I think we were 10th pick, and we took Saquon with our first, which is looking horrible right now. But we knew he was injured coming into the season. We were okay with that. We understood it. We were taking the chance anyway because he still is a stud. He's in a limited capacity Thursday. Yeah, he's still hurting, bro. I feel bad about Saquon, honestly.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Our second pick was Diggs. Our second pick was Diggs. We still made the right pick, though. I mean, the only other player that we were questioning over Saquon Barkley was Ezekiel Elliott. Mm-hmm. And Ezekiel Elliott has been horrible thus far either. Mm-hmm. I think the third option after Ezekiel Elliott was Jonathan Taylor, who also has been very underwhelming. So out of the picks that we were going to make, Saquon was the correct pick. Barkley Johnson's injury isn't major, but it's not good. Ooh, that's tough. And Saquon was in for 85% of snaps last week. Okay, that's good to know. And Deontay has not practiced. All right, so we are going to have to put Saquon in here. So if you go click on team, I think it's that helmet icon next to matchup. And then you're going to have to roll up first. I would move Diggs to who's in at flex, to Deontay Johnson's spot. Yep. And then you're going to have to move Deontay Johnson for Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley off to a weak start, but I will say I'm never going to freak out and just assume people are bad because it's the David Montgomery story. I tell this story a lot, but David Montgomery through the first 8 games of last season was horrible. And through the last 8 games, he was the number 1 fantasy running back. Holy shit, he was a beast. So I'm hoping that might be the Saquon Barkley story here. Tough start to the season. Not looking good for him, but we'll see what we can do. Sleeper has us at a 40% chance to win this week. We're going to need the Chargers to lock up Mahomes, Ezekiel Elliott to play as he's been playing, not very good. I'm going to need Tom Brady to target Mike Evans and not Chris Godwin. And, overall, this would be a tough week. I'd be all right losing this week, but you know what? Let's get it, boys. I'm all right with this. And you know what? We are kind of a late season team here because we've got Michael Thomas, the slant man. Yeah, I guess we technically could start Cole Beasley, but I'm not going to start 2 Bills wide receivers. It's just not happening. I'm not doing that, boys. All right, let's see. Should you trade George Kittle? No. I do not think you should trade George Kittle. No. I think that would be a panic. George Kittle has not looked good through the first 2 weeks, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. He has not been a good fantasy tight end, as people were expecting. But don't panic. I think if anything, you can't trade Kittle when he's low. You'd be trading Kittle for low right now because everyone's freaking out about Kittle. The best advice I could give actually is trade for George Kittle if you can. If you're in a fantasy league, you do not have George Kittle, and your teammates are freaking out, anyone in your league is freaking out, try and get him. Get him for a fucking bargain, dude. Like,
that's a good pickup for sure.
Give him a second-round pick and like a depth running back or like one of your solid wide receivers, like a 4th or 5th-round wide receiver who's playing pretty well. Try and sell somebody high and get George Kittle. I think that's a
trade Kittle for Zach Wilson. This dude says.
The fuck out of here. I respect it though. Who's our defense this week? We can actually stream a defense. We haven't checked yet. Our defense is the Browns. Oh, that's great. Browns versus Chicago. Mm-hmm. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, that's
Justin
good.
Fields is going to get slaughtered. That's my hope anyway. So that's a good matchup because we got to remember we can pick up defenses off the waiver wire and switch them out. Like if the Browns, like we should have done Will Clapp did that over there. We should have done it when Cleveland played Kansas City, but it is what it is. Should you trade Allen Robinson? Not getting targets now. Fields is starting. Yeah, that's a tough one. I would not trade him. I think if Justin Fields I wouldn't trade him yet. But if he does have a big game, fantasy is the same with like, hey mods, can you just ban Ethan? Hey guys, can we bully Ethan as our mods ban him? He'll still be able to watch your stream, but he can't talk. So if you guys want to just bully the fuck out of him, I think it'd be kind of funny. But the best roast of Ethan, I'll personally send you my nudes. just put your Twitter in there. I'll personally give them to you. I'll leak every nude I've ever gotten. Just kidding.
Phantom Mods, he's gone, baby. Thank you.
Gone forever. Aaron Hernandez. Dude, and he's an Ohio State fan. What a bum.
Hepatitis. See you later, buddy.
That's a good one. Where'd you get that?
You never heard of that?
When the fuck did you get that?
Man's been saying that since Nam, dude.
Nice. That's a pretty good one for booting people out of Xbox Live party chats. Dude, me and Chase used to. You remember bullying kids on fucking Xbox Live party chats?
Dude, like
we go.
what's
the shape of Italy? And then go a boot, kick them.
Yep.
Go. What do you do to a soccer ball? What? What do you do to a soccer ball?
You kick it, dude.
You kick it. Kick them from the party.
Dude, those kids nowadays would not even stand a chance in the old Xbox Live party chats, dude. Oh my.
I don't know, bro. You seen my chats? I think Ethan's standing strong, baby.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This guy said Ethan likes White Claws. Yeah, that is kind of an L. Don't lie. Kyler MVP. I don't see it. It's possible right now. He's not looking bad right now. He's the runner-up for MVP. Vegas has Mahomes as 1, Kyler as 2. So you're onto something, but I don't see it personally. All right, we'll answer a few more fantasy questions, but our lineup is set, so we're going to move back into overrated for actual NFL players. Yep. Then we'll give you our week 3 predictions, and then we'll dial in and get on Aiken. Ethan isn't and never will be dialed in. That might be my favorite. Might be my favorite right here.
That deserves the nudes. They get the nudes.
Brandon Cooks or Marquise Brown for flex, Snowstorm says. That is really tough, dude. Because Marquise Brown, I would say Brandon Cooks because Brandon Cooks, I think, has a better floor. It depends. It really depends. It depends on your matchup. Are you slated to win your matchup or are you slated to lose? If you're slated to win your matchup and it looks like, it's going to be a pretty even match, go with the player with the higher floor. And I think Brandon Cooks has a higher floor. I think regardless of what happens in the game, Brandon Cooks will get more targets.
They're playing the Marquise Brown on the Ravens. They're playing the Lions.
They're playing the Lions, but they have a heavy run game. They have a heavy run game.
Yeah.
I think Marquise Brown is more likely to score either a shit ton of points or a really low number of points. Brandon Cooks is guaranteed to be somewhere in the middle. That's my thoughts. So I would look at your matchup. If you're going to lose, if it looks like you're going to lose the matchup, your opponent's stacked, start Marquise Brown and pray that he gets fed the ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to see his stats.
If not,
right here.
You got to go Brandon Cooks. That's what I always think. Like this week,
yeah, he did good last week. I mean,
dude, his through his first 2 games, he's been insane.
Yeah.
But last year he was a bummer. Mm-hmm. He was a real bummer. And I mean, the Ravens run the ball so much, it really does take targets away from a wide receiver. That touchdown easily could have gone to Mark Andrews. Could have easily gone to Sammy Watkins, and all of a sudden Marquise Brown doesn't have that crazy game.
Yeah.
Whereas Brandon Cooks is going to get targeted probably 8 or 9 times no matter what, in my opinion. We'll have to see. Deebo Samuel or TJ Hawkinson at the flex. I would personally start. Ooh, Deebo Samuel looks so good. You probably should do Deebo Samuel because he's looked incredible. But I think Deebo Samuel and Marquise Brown are in the same boat where they're literally just they're just doing too much right now.
How the hell is Ethan still in here?
Guy's resilient. He's just making new account after new account, which I kind of respect, honestly.
Got to respect the grind, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to put him in a timeout like a toddler.
He said Najee Harris or Montgomery.
What's the matchup? Who are the Bears playing? We were just looking at this.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do 2 more minutes of answering fantasy questions. Boys.
Browns and Bears.
And who are the Steelers playing?
Bengals.
Najee Harris. Najee Harris against the Bengals. Especially with Deontay Johnson out. I think it might seed more targets around. He might have to check down a little bit more to Najee Harris. Yeah. I like Najee Harris here. Yeah, I would go with that. All right, let's get one more. If you see one more good one, let me know. I'm looking at them. There's so many, dude.
Kittle, Hawkinson.
You have both? Wait, in what fucking world do you have both George Kittle and TJ Hawkinson?
Yeah, I don't know. Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper?
Let's try and get one that would be common. Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I could realistically see someone having both of those players on the team. Most of the time, I'm going to say Keenan Allen, but let's look at the matchups.
They're playing the Chiefs.
But it's got to be Keenan Allen. Who do the Cowboys play? We were just looking at this. My bad. Ooh, shit. Nah, Keenan Allen, bro.
Because they need him in that game for sure.
Well, Keenan Allen already gets crazy targets, and the Chiefs' defense is fucking dog water. Straight up dog water, bro.
Last game, 4
Look at
receptions,
that. 4
108.
for 108. He didn't even get that many targets, dude. Look at Austin Eckler. This is what you pray for as a fantasy manager.
Yeah.
9 receptions out of your running back. That should get you hard. What did he have in rushing stats? So there's 9 points. Look at that shit, dude. Oh, my God. He's got 5.4 off of rushing. He's got 9 points off of targets. And he's got 6 points off of his yards. That is a 20 bomb from Austin Eckler with no touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That gets you fucking naked, bro. Like right now, Zeke Elliott can't put up a point unless he scores a touchdown. Whereas Eckler gets 0 touchdowns. He got 20 points.
Well, they have a pick 6 and then a run.
No, that's receiving. But Mike Williams is good. I had Mike Williams in daily fantasy on my DraftKings team. He won me a good hundo. Wow. Good game for him. Yeah, Justin Herbert didn't even have a very good game.
No, he didn't.
Touchdown, 2 interceptions. That is the game that I bet the under on, too. I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
The over-under on that game was like 58, and it landed at like 30.
Phew. That was easy money then.
I was a risk-free bet. That's how it felt. All right, we'll answer one final one. I apologize. I did say that last one would be the final one. I'm actually going to answer from Trey. Should I start Tim Tebow or O.J. Simpson? I would start O.J. Simpson. He's got a killer attitude, and he just kills it for my fantasy.
Gets out of anything.
Yeah, dude, he gets out of it, baby.
Pulls
if you
away.
let that man loose, he could go for 50 years and then get out. That didn't make any fucking sense. The juice is loose.
That's fucking nuts, bro. He says thanks, bro.
As if it was just the most casual fucking question in the world. Matt Ryan or Sam Darnold? The Falcons have a solid matchup this week, don't they? I don't know. That's a hard one. I would probably say Matt Ryan. Texans defense is not that bad. All right, cool. That's our final one. We're gonna move into get your players ready, boys. Under or overrated. Except we're gonna do it with players, and we're gonna do this each week, boys. So probably once a week we'll do this. So just keep thoughts in your head. Let us know what you think, and we'll get your opinions. But Chase, pull your ass in here, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So same as with the NFL teams, you're just gonna lob me a player. I'll let you know if I think they're under or overrated, and chat's gonna disagree with me no matter what the fuck I say. So let's just dial it in.
He'll start off with a spicy one.
Oh God.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to say overrated. For the Packers as a team right now, I don't know what everybody thinks about them. Mm-hmm. It's so hard to say. Some analysts think they're still God tier, and some people think they're horrible, and this is like, they're going to go 8-9 or something. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is overrated, though. Even in that Lions game, we have an atrocious defense, bro. Mm-hmm. We put up 49ers put up 41 on us, and the Packers put up 35. We absolutely have to have the most points scored against right now. 76, is that math correct? Yeah. 76 points against us through 2 weeks.
Tough.
And even then, Aaron Rodgers did have a big game, but nothing was spectacular about it.
No.
All 4 of those passing touchdowns were checkdowns. Mm-hmm. They were checkdowns to Aaron Jones. I mean, it's not these weren't
he had
the
one
Rodgers,
dime that I seen when the Manning brothers were watching.
Oh,
Did you see that? And I think Brett Favre was on there.
Is that they cycled so many stuff?
Absolutely put it right in
McAfee was on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. I love that. I watched that segment.
He's a savage. I love that guy.
Are you talking about the throw to Devontae Adams down the sideline? Or
No, it was right in the middle. It was like, maybe they were like 25 yards out. He had the crossing route wide open. Literally split it. Like, he literally couldn't have put it in a better spot. I forget who
was
it
was. Was it for a touchdown?
Yeah, it was for a touchdown.
It was to Robert Tonyan. It was to Tonyan for sure.
It was such a nasty throw.
But yeah, I mean, even with that, so he has one, what I would call like true Aaron Rodgers throw for a touchdown, and 4 Aaron Jones dump down more or less screen passes, drags, wheels, flat routes. There's my Madden knowledge right there, boys. Thank you very much. I just did the whole fucking running back route tree from literally what you can hot route in Madden. But yeah, I think he's still overrated, dude. He's not proven that he can play like he can play, how he's been playing. That's not MVP Aaron Rodgers. But all right. I like it. First one, that was a spicy one.
Yeah.
You're definitely right
I'm
about that.
just starting it off spicy. We'll go with Juju Smith.
Underrated. I'm going to go underrated.
Okay.
And you know why he's underrated?
Okay.
Because people are so fucking annoyed with him with his TikToks.
Yeah.
And you know what? They are pretty damn cringy. Damn, Juju.
Very.
You know what I got to say about Juju? And this is so smart for a lot of NFL players, and a lot of NFL players don't do this. This is totally unrelated to his football skill. But him being able to market himself, Juju Smith-Schuster literally might be the third best wide receiver on his team right now. You could make the argument that Juju Smith-Schuster is the third best wide receiver on his team, and yet he gets brand deals and bread out his fucking ass because he's a funny dude. He's really good. He's a really good camera personality.
Right, yeah.
And he does his streaming stuff and his gaming stuff, and all these companies are like, ooh, NFL player gaming, and they just throw the fucking bag at him.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, if you see Juju on Instagram and Twitter, show me another literally number 3 wide receiver on a team. I could hardly name the number 3 wide receiver on the Lions.
Yeah.
And that guy's probably getting he's getting his rookie bag, or he's getting, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Quintez Cephas, and now I'm struggling. You know what I mean? This is the Lions wide receivers. I mean, Tyrell Williams, but he's out right now. They're not getting a bag like Juju Smith-Schuster is getting a bag. So that guy is setting himself and his family up for life. I think it's super impressive. Sure. And a lot more NFL players need to do this, because if you're an NFL player and you think you got to be the fucking Aaron Rodgers or the Tom Brady to get that bag, you clearly don't, because I swear to God, Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool are better than Juju Smith-Schuster on the Steelers, and yet he's the guy who's racking in. I guarantee he's making a lot more than both of them. Yeah,
off the field money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So still though, I'm going to say underrated, because he is still a very talented wide receiver. He's overshadowed by Chase Claypool making sick catches sometimes. He's overshadowed by how many receptions Deontay Johnson's getting. And yeah, I mean, there's just too much talent in the wide receiver room. You put Juju on a team that needs a wide receiver, like the Detroit Lions, he probably shines a lot more. Yeah. Plus, people just love to hate him right now because his fucking TikToks. Yeah, so,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say underrated Juju Smith.
Let's go with Cam Newton.
Oh, God. He's not on a team, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Let me look up real quick. Is anyone trying to sign Cam Newton?
What do you guys think, chat? Cam Newton. Under, overrated?
Wow. Here's what I think. I think he is underrated, and I think he might be the worst fit for how the New England Patriots play football.
Yeah, like that under center majority of the time type.
That Tom Brady ass football.
Just like traditional NFL style.
And you know who's playing great in it is Mac Jones. Mac Jones is the type of quarterback. He
reminds me more of like Tom Brady. Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say Tom Brady's a system quarterback. I don't fucking believe that for a second. It's clear that he's not. He went to Tampa Bay and he slings it. He's a great quarterback. But Cam Newton could thrive in a lot of offenses, a lot better than a lot of quarterbacks could. But he is such a bad fit for the Patriots, and I think it made him look a lot worse than he is as a football player. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that. That's a good one. Damn, that's a good one. What do you boys think about that one? Let's pull in chat. Cam Newton, over or underrated? I'm very intrigued what chat has to say about this. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to stick with under. Apologies. I'm going to stick with underrated. You know what we can do? We can do polls.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Did you know about that?
Yeah.
You want to try it? I don't. Oh, it looks like I can create one here. Wait a second. Let's try it, boys. We're going to try our first ever poll. Cam Newton, under or overrated?
Are you putting that in the chat?
Yeah.
Is that how you're doing that?
I think it stays on all of chat. Like everyone can see it. Under or over? That's actually so sick. It might pop up in all of chat so that everyone can see it always.
Oh, I see it on my screen. It's
Dude,
just I don't think it's gonna pop up on the live stream.
Oh, that's okay. We can just talk about it, or we can always screenshot it. And actually, oh no, you're right. We can't. That is sick though. Wow, that is so dope. Yeah, we're gonna start using this a lot more, boys.
For sure.
I like it. All right, so it looks like Cam Newton under, overrated. We got 60% under. I probably shouldn't give my opinion first. That might be a little bit of bias. Yeah. But 60%, 59% under, 41% over. I like it. I mean, it's hard to say. He's not playing football right now, so
right.
Shit.
That's kind of why I picked him.
Yeah. No, that's a good one, dude. That's a really good one. All right, let's do about 5 more, boys. We'll definitely get some from chat. Don't worry.
We'll go with Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh, God. Overrated. I think Clowney is the perfect example of overrated. That's partially from Madden, too, because he's such a sick Madden player.
Yeah.
That I always think he's super, super good in real life. I'll never forget his hit against University of Michigan.
That's what made him. That's what hyped him up. Right
Literally
there. No
put
one will
that dude
forget
on the
that.
map harder than... I was probably like the number one college football clip that put someone on the map. It's probably the best way.
Easily. It was... I mean,
it was the Gamecocks, right?
Yeah.
And you know
South
what's
Carolina.
funny? You know what's funny about that clip? I don't know if you remember watching that game, but the previous play was a 4th and 1, and the Gamecocks go for it. And by some reffing...
Well, you mean
miracle-
Michigan goes for it? It was versus Michigan.
Apologies.
It was
Yes,
against
yes, yes.
Michigan, right?
I have this flipped.
Yeah.
You get the idea, though.
Yeah.
Michigan goes for it on 4th and 1. That ball is nowhere near the first down. I mean, you can look at it. It's like ball about 6 inches.
Yeah.
You know, like triple or quadruple the size of my wiener.
Yeah.
And then the first down. And the ball's like you can literally see turf in between the ball and the first down marker. And they're like, fuck it.
They just don't even...
I bet on this Michigan game. I bet $2,000 on Michigan to win -7. So I better see him win. Ensuing play is a 1st and 10.
Yep.
And that's when Clowney lights him the fuck
my
up. So he was
gosh.
basically like, all right, refs don't want to give me the ball. I'll take it my fucking self.
Smoked him, too.
Yeah, that clip is absolutely sick.
That's a good clip.
I love that clip. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's stuff like that and like seeing him and how physically big he is. That's why he's overrated.
Absolute
Because
monster.
people just look at him like, oh, he's such a beast. He's had so many huge hits.
Yeah.
But if you look at his actual impact on games, it's...
No, I haven't heard
He's a
about
good
him.
linebacker.
Yeah.
I would put him as a mid-tier linebacker, outside linebacker, solid edge rusher, but no,
Yeah.
he's not what everyone thinks he is. So I'm gonna go
All right,
overrated.
Yeah.
Let's do one from chat, yeah?
Yeah, let's go with chat.
All right, chat. I'm gonna end this poll here. And actually, chat, I'm gonna lob up the poll before I say anything. Let's find a player. You know who's oh no, I can't do him. Let's find somebody. Ooh.
Yeah, you pick him.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good one. We are going to go with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke. I'm setting up a poll right now. What do you boys think? Over or underrated? Taylor Heineke. One
That's a
thing
really
I know
good
is
one.
he owns Danny Dimes. He absolutely owns him. Danny Fraud. Danny Fumbles. Over or under? I just put the poll in. I think I spelled his name right. Honestly, you guys get the point regardless. The poll is in. Taylor Heineke, over or underrated? I'm excited to see this. Wow. It is an astonishing under. Like heavily under, 66%. Woo! Let's pull up his stats. I do have an opinion on this, and my opinion is overrated. But let's see how he played in these last few games, yeah? Taylor Heineke of the Washington football team. He's looking kind of crispy, no lie. Yeah, click on those stats real quick if you could, Chase.
You want me to go here?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Should. Hopefully it doesn't pull up any porn. Holy shit. So far, he's played the Chargers and the Giants. Against the Chargers, he did not get a full game. Did not get a full game against the Chargers. He was 11 for 15, 122 yards, and 1 touchdown. Against the Giants, 34 completions on 46 attempts, 330 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he had a 56-yard run? Is that what that says? Oh, no. Sorry. It was his longest pass was 56 yards.
Yeah.
I saw where it said rushing. I was going to say, I don't remember that fucking game. Yeah, this is a tough one, dude. I'm going to stick with overrated. I think because he won that close game against the Giants, people are willing to undermine a few things. Number one, through a horrible interception in that fourth quarter. An absolutely horrible interception in that fourth quarter. They really should be 0-2. That's the other part of it. And that is a crazy amount of attempts. 336 yards is awesome, but 46 passing attempts, bro? Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit. He
I mean,
was
do you remember
slinging.
the game that Stafford versus the Colts? He threw for about 300, I think 15, maybe 340.
Yeah.
As much as 340 yards. He had 21 completions on 25 attempts. And it's the same yards. And Stafford also had 3 touchdowns. I'm not saying Taylor Heinicke's supposed to be as good as Matthew Stafford. Nobody thinks he's supposed to be as good as Matthew Stafford, okay? But I do think people kind of blow out of proportion how good he is because, number one, he's a meme. And number two, that game against the Giants was a really good game. But that really should have been a loss. And he's throwing the ball so much. Holy shit. Especially when you're losing a game, it's difficult to run the ball as much as you'd like because you're chewing your own clock. But I got to say, I'm sticking with these overrated. I would love to be proven wrong. I love to say that, too. Because if Heinicke comes out and is fucking slinging week 3, shit, I'd love to be proven wrong. I'm sorry, Zane. I had to do it. Zane is a huge Washington football team fan.
I seen him. Hater, he says.
I love it. He said that.
Yeah. I think it was him.
All right, boys. Let's get 4 more players in here. Yeah? Over or underrated? Chase, you got any players for me?
Yeah.
I'll go more off of what you got first.
Let's
bring us both in here.
Yeah. Let's go with. Do you want to do like an offense or defensive?
That's a good question. Have we done a defensive? Oh no, we just did Clowney.
Yeah, we did Clowney.
And we just did who?
We just did
Heinicke.
We just
Yo,
did
let's do
Heinicke.
defense. Let's alternate.
Okay. Let's go with Jalen Ramsey.
You know, I would say underrated, but everyone thinks Jalen Ramsey's so good. So he has to be rated exactly where he's supposed to be. Yeah. That's probably the only person I can say exactly what he's supposed to be. He's played incredible.
Oh my
He's proven that he's a
gosh,
stud
yeah.
through all the games he's played. Incredibly good football. And he's so physical.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's got to be the most physical
Moving
corner
him from
in the league.
I think he kind of rotates into corner, but he's kind of playing like an outside linebacker-ish role. Because he was saying
plays like a linebacker.
He was saying how he was getting bored at corner.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I did. Because they don't throw at him.
No, yeah.
He gets no target.
So he was getting lazy, and then he would kind of get beat every once in a while. So now they're moving him to like the kind of a free safety-ish, I would call it,
he's
or
like
something
a hybrid.
like that.
You know, he plays like Jabril Peppers.
Yeah.
Jabril Peppers plays. He's
Just
like a hybrid safety.
all over the place.
So physical.
So dynamic too. I mean, he can cover. He'll blow up a run. He will meet any running back.
Well, that's the thing. Most people like to exploit corners. It's like if you can get to the outside in the NFL, your blockers have secured the edge on your linebackers. You give your running back a one-on-one with the DB. You got 10+ yards because your running back will beat the DB. Unless it's Jalen Ramsey or like some of those really stud corners. And he's really the number one guy that I can think of for that. I have not seen him miss a tackle this season.
No.
He religiously watched both Rams games.
Dude, that one screenplay, he literally blew up the blocker. As the blocker's like blocking him, he's tackling the dude that was doing the little bubble.
Like how a D-end would.
Oh my gosh, it was nuts.
This is the Jalen Ramsey cocksucking circle, but he's a stud, so I'm sticking with that. All right, chat, let's get yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not underrated. He's not underrated because everybody knows he's good. He's rated where he should be, which is really high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find a good one in here. Oh, that is a good one. I couldn't give a good. I was gonna do Jalen Hurts, but I can't give a good opinion on Jalen Hurts. I have not watched enough of the Eagles games.
Yeah.
Because I keep watching Red Zone, and both the Eagles games are kind of like the Eagles blew out the Falcons, so they never came back on Red Zone. And then that 49ers Eagles game was kind of ugly. So.
What about Lamar Jackson?
Underrated.
Yeah.
He's so underrated. He's so good.
I feel like a lot of people think highly of him though.
I don't know. I don't know.
No?
What do you guys... Yeah, I'm going to put it in, bro. People love to shit on Lamar. Dude, Lamar B, Lamar running back. People love to shit on Lamar Jackson. Under or overrated?
What do you got, chat?
Under or over? I just put it in a poll. He is a bad thrower of the football. No, he's not, though. He's not bad. He's not elite.
No, yeah. I mean, how many did he throw? 2 interceptions last week? And those
he just had a horrible first quarter.
Those were bad interceptions.
His first quarter was dog water.
Yeah, 2 interceptions.
And then he went from there.
But yeah.
So we still got under. I think people don't give him enough respect. I think the media's too busy memeing about him or calling him a running back to like acknowledge that I think he's a really, really fucking good quarterback, dude. Holy shit. He's like... 16 carries for 107 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, 18 for 26, 240 yards. I know you can't take away his first quarter, and you got to put everything into account. But if you take away his first quarter, he played almost a perfect game of football.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine trying to tackle that motherfucker, dude.
He's so fast.
Oh, my God.
He's
At a
so
quarterback, too, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Well, I mean, everyone coming into the NFL told him to become a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing he didn't, because he's getting paid quarterback money.
Yeah. In my opinion, too, that's like the hardest offense to stop. When you have a quarterback that can throw and then that can run like him, it's not like Cam Newton could run, let's say.
Yeah.
But not nearly the level that Lamar Jackson can.
Nobody can run like
Nobody.
You know who's probably
most running
second
backs
best?
can't run like him, dude.
100%. None of the running backs on the Ravens can run like Lamar Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, shit. Tell me why Danny Dimes is outrunning people, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that Danny Dimes rush that got called back against Washington football team? He went like 55 yards that got called back.
Was it him that we were watching, and who was it? Aaron Donald? Did he shuck off Aaron Donald? Was that him, or was that Heineke?
No.
Who was
that? Carson Wentz, bro.
Oh, my God, it was.
Carson
Yes.
Wentz.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh, boy. That's funny, though. All right, cool, boys. I'll see what you guys are saying. Who's getting posted a lot?
What did they say for Lamar?
Under 55% under. These are all close though. That's what I like.
That's
to see.
a close one.
There's
yeah.
nothing like unanimous right now. Lamar worse than Heineke. L. Hold the L.
Boy.
Tua, Baker, Jamal Adams, and Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is a good one to talk about.
Shit, that is a good one. What do you think on Trevor Lawrence?
God, it's so tough.
I have to say overrated.
Dude. I would have to say overrated too.
Dude, I'm watching those
Especially
games,
for
like,
being a number one
depressed,
pick.
bro.
Yeah.
I was like so big on Trevor Lawrence. I thought he was so nasty.
Like, what number one pick has been an absolute number one pick?
Who has actually?
Yeah, like he was number one, correct?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
Well, Joe Burrow was number one, but when your team is that horrible, it's always really hard for those rookie quarterbacks to get drafted first. That's kind of how it looked for Burrow when he first came to the Bengals.
I guess Joe Burrow hasn't. I don't know. He hasn't really been. I'm just thinking like. I feel like a lot of the, say even like top 5 picks maybe have just been busts.
NFL drafting is impossible.
Yeah.
The awesome pick though is when you get like a freak of nature.
Right.
Like quarterbacks, you really don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell if a quarterback's going to translate.
Like when did Tom Brady go? Didn't he go pretty late in the draft?
So unbelievable.
And he's literally the best quarterback there ever was.
So unbelievable.
Is still.
I think he's like the latest round. But I do know, like Chase Young, Washington football team, end.
Yeah.
He was the number 2 pick.
Right. Okay.
And that was like in the draft, if you weren't getting a quarterback, the freest pick of all time.
So
because you just knew he was going to be a freak of fucking nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quarterback's way harder.
Yeah.
So you have a lot more.
I mean, the quarterbacks that were picked out of all of them, he's still playing good. He might still be the front runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year. It was him. Zach Wilson, who just threw 4 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Jones, who is playing all right. He probably is playing the best out of the rookie quarterbacks right now, but he's also on the Patriots, and the Patriots are already pretty solid.
Did Mac Jones go 5?
No,
4?
He went late. He went like 12.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He went late.
So what it went
order,
Joe Burrow?
It went Trevor Lawrence. I'm talking this last one. It was Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And then I think it was
okay. That's
Trey
what I
Lance.
thought.
No,
That's what I was
Wilson.
getting mixed up.
Trevor Lawrence to the Jaguars.
Yes.
Zach Wilson to the Jets. Trey Lance then went. That was the weird one. That's when I was like, holy fuck, Trey Lance. And apparently he's clapping Liv Coward's cheeks, and I'm like really fucking pissed. And then Mac Jones went 15.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there was... And then there's Justin Fields. Justin Fields went 11th to the Bears. So Mac Jones was the 5th quarterback to come off the board, and he's probably playing the best right now. But also, if you're drafted 15th, that means you just went to a middle-of-the-pack team.
Mm-hmm.
If Mac Jones was on the Jaguars, he'd be getting picked a fucking part, just like Trevor Lawrence
Yeah,
is.
that's
Same
true.
with Zach
Very
Wilson.
true.
Zach Wilson's on the Jets now, dude. Like, the better a quarterback you are, the worse a position you're going to be as soon as you touch down in the NFL.
Right. 100%.
So the Jaguars build around Trevor Lawrence. They get an offensive line. They start building that defense. He gets the ball in his hands more where he can have time to throw and make good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he is super, super good. But, I mean, the Jaguars were damn near 0-16 last season. So
right.
I think they were...
That makes sense, yeah.
That's
for sure.
Hold this L plus ratio plus 360 posterized. Let's do one final one. Overrated or underrated? One final call. What do we got here, boys?
You want to go off chat? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Let's
think?
go off chat.
Let's get a good one from chat here. Chat, it's got to be a good one, though. It's got to be a good one. I don't want a bad one, chat. I'll be clinically depressed if it's a bad one. Fucked up my camera. It's okay. Sarah Fuller. I think she's underrated. Here, let's get a poll. Sarah Fuller. Guys, I think we all agree Sarah Fuller's probably underrated. I think she's one of the best kickers in the league, but I don't know. Since she's a woman, the media doesn't talk about her enough because they're misogynist. I'm going to say over or underrated. I'm putting the poll in right now. Sarah Fuller. What do you guys think? I think the misogynist conservative media just doesn't believe in our woman here. Wow. 44% of you said she's overrated?
Wow.
What? How is she overrated, chat? Would someone care to explain? Chat, I'm not reading a damn comment until someone tells me how Sarah Fuller's overrated. Dude, it's really about to swing to overrated. It's at 50 on the dot. How is she overrated? Someone said women. Someone said I'm a misogynist. Someone said she's white. She's a female. She's literally insane. She's a female. She's a good rebounding glass cleaner. What? That's basketball, bro. Sarah Fuller is worse than... Oop, not reading that one. All right. She broke up with me. All right. That's a pretty good reason. It just swung to overrated. She's now overrated 54%. Because she's taller than Kyler Murray. Is that true?
Oh, my.
Is that true?
Nah,
bro. You're capping. There's no way that's true.
I'm looking that shit up.
It might actually be, bro. Sarah Fuller, height. Can you really get her fucking metrics?
Oh, it's all...
Whoa!
Whoa!
She's 6'2". She's gonna fucking dunk on me, bro.
Holy shit.
We need to stop talking about Sarah Fuller before she literally pulls up on me,
chat.
puts me in the post.
Look at this. We ain't lying. She's 6'2"?
Would I lie? Holy shit.
6'2"?
Dude, this is what I mean about, like, I literally feel bad for Sarah Fuller, though. Like, she is a college soccer goalkeeper, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, this is what she's done her whole life. She's trained soccer. And her picture on Google is her
all she's known
in
for.
the football uniform
Yeah.
kicking for UCF. That sucks. Honestly, that fucking sucks. I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. It's UCF's own fault for trying to play the fucking lick my balls game. We're so good in the media. Ooh, we put a girl on the team. Everyone suck our cocks. Absolutely backfired right in their fucking face. Hate when companies do that, bro. Hate it. All right. Let's do it. Let's get one final one, baby. One final over or underrated. Vandy, UCF, whatever. Does it matter, boys? Does it matter? I don't think it does. It's a team with those colors. How's that sound? Lana Rhodes, overrated, severely overrated.
You're
Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater is a good one. Teddy Bridgewater is a really, really, really good one. I am going to say that Teddy Bridgewater is overrated. Overrated Teddy Bridgewater. Not everybody can be underrated, boys. Not everybody can be underrated. Teddy B. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Under. Overrated. Yeah, everyone's gonna be pissed. I'm seeing lots of L's on that one. And by the way, boys, you do not have to submit any more player names. We're not doing any more. Teddy B is the last one. I would like to know your opinions on Teddy Bridgewater, though. I'm saying overrated. Do you have an opinion here, McPhee? Teddy Bridgewater's been bounced around a lot. He was on the Vikings, tears his ACL, heads over to the Saints, now has headed over to the Broncos, and they're off to a 2-0 start. Let me double check on that. I'm like,
what do people think about him? I really don't know much about him. What do people say? Do they think?
Well, the Broncos
is he hyped
the Broncos
up?
are 2-0. They had Drew Lock last year, who was a young quarterback. he was supposed to be, Broncos really hoping he's the franchise quarterback, and he was not playing that well. So the Broncos were like, fuck, we need an option. That's not Drew Lock. Teddy Bridgewater was incredible on the Vikings till he tore his ACL. He's immobile. He's like a hybrid quarterback. He's not a Lamar Jackson level speed, but he's like a Russell Wilson, I'd say. Like speed-wise, I don't think he's not as good as Russell Wilson, but that's kind of how he plays. Let's look up his stats. I'm sticking with overrated. I'm so sick of people telling me that the Broncos are this goddamn good. I do not think they are. Who'd you guys beat? Did you guys beat the Jaguars? You guys beat the Jaguars and who?
So would you still say he's overrated if he never got hurt, do you think?
That was a long time ago, though.
So would you still say he's overrated, though?
I just wouldn't know how he's playing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how he's playing without the injury because he was a little faster. 23-13 against the Jaguars. If you can concede that the Jaguars are one of the worst teams in football, and it was 23-13, am I really going to say that Teddy Bridgewater's that good? I don't know.
Tough.
People
Tough. So what is chat saying? What are they going
Somebody said Teddy Bridgewater is a more accurate Cam Newton. That is an insult. I don't know if you're going for wow, this was the most dominant underrated. 65% said he's underrated.
The most. Wow,
65?
they're all going against you, too.
Ouch, boys. Hey, I can be wrong. In fact, I'm probably wrong most of the time. So I accept that. But I'm going to stay with overrated. They're saying he's overrated because he's white. Despite the fact.
Yeah, despite the fact that he is.
Wait a minute. Drew Lock is the new Ryan Leaf. Oh boy, I feel bad, dude. What does Drew Lock think about this? I can't imagine Drew Lock is very pumped about this scenario here. It is what it is. Can we still smash those? Smash or pass, Teddy Bridgewater? Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't say that. Don't answer that question, please, guys. Please. All right. Let's go on to our final segment. Week 3. NFL Week 3 predictions. Literally everyone's saying smash. You're literally sus, chat. It's so embarrassing. Week 3 predictions. We have our graphics made up. Again, Next Gen NFL, dude. He's killing it. These look fucking fire.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Next Gen.
He's also got our records through our first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
On how our picks have gone.
You want chat in this one or no chat?
Chat, are you going to fucking behave, buddy? Chat, are you going to dial in? Yeah, let's bring chat in.
Yeah.
I believe in them.
Yeah.
Chat, you're welcome to join us. We're taking you out of the doghouse, out of the dungeon, and you're welcome to join in our, it does say week 2 NFL game picks, but you're just going to have to ignore that, baby, because I was not dialed in when I sent this. Week 3 NFL game picks. MMG's record. That's me, guys. 22-10. Honestly, not that fucking bad. Although the math is not adding up here, because how can you be 18-13?
I am not doing hot.
And I can be 22-10. No, I mean math-wise, that would imply 32 games for me and 31 games for
I probably
you.
sent it in wrong.
So you're kind of an idiot, and you're not dialed. I think you're 18-14, because fuck you. I want a better score.
No, definitely, I believe I am, because you got last week's game. You got
because I was up on you by 2 last week.
Yeah.
I made the same record from week 1.
Yep.
That makes sense. All right, boys. So I'm 22-10 on the season. Chase, we should make a wager here. Who's better on the season?
That's a good one.
I mean, I do have a bit of an advantage right now.
What can we do?
Chat, what do you think? Me and Chase are going to make a wager right now. Whoever has the better record is the winner. So the loser has to do something at the end of the NFL season. 17 weeks in. It's 14 weeks from now.
Yeah, chat. What should we? Yeah.
You gotta leak the OnlyFans. It's already leaked, bud. Whoever has the better record can have sex with my mom. Do you just want someone to have sex with your mom? Is everything all right at home? Adopt a kid. Run a mile. Dude, I like run a mile. How fast can you run a mile right now?
I haven't ran a mile since high school,
Dude, the season's going to end when it's like freezing. Oh, but we'll be in Arizona.
I was going to say jump in the lake.
Yeah, but in Arizona it'll be like...
Yeah, we'll be warm.
Be lukewarm. I don't know about that. Waffle House Challenge? I don't even know what that is. I hope I didn't just say something that's bad.
I don't know what that is.
Go to a WNBA game? No, thanks. I'd rather hang myself. Fight a gator. Fight Jake Paul. Easy win. No thank you. Your dog water. So the loser should have to wear a jersey. What would be the jersey you'd last one?
Yeah, like on stream. Do something on. Yeah, we should do something where we can do it on stream.
Dude, we should make the loser. The loser should have to recite an essay written by the other. Do you like that?
Recite like
you have to
know.
put on a suit and tie like it's a presentation.
Yeah.
So whether that's me or you.
Right.
So let's say I lose. You write up an essay, a 1-page essay. I'll put on a suit and tie and I'll present it to chat.
Okay. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. And it can just be about.
We could do a full presentation.
It can just be about anything.
It's got to be a presentation. Like in fucking high school.
Like a fucking
bro.
Google
like
Docs slides.
A Google Docs presentation.
Okay.
8 slides.
8 slides.
You have to present the entire thing. You do not get to review it. You have to present it on the spot.
Yeah, I do like that.
Suit and tie.
And should we make
literally
it
like a Practical Joker?
Should we make a theme right now of what it should be over?
No.
Or just anything,
bro. I can make it on like the human anatomy, like the size of.
I already know what I'm gonna make
balls.
mine on. 100%. I got it right in my head.
If it's about my ex-girlfriends, I'm gonna shoot myself.
No.
All right.
No.
I like it. So we're gonna keep track of these throughout the whole season. Whoever is the winner at the end of the season is gonna be dialed the fuck in. I love it. This will be fun. It's like the handsome essays, boys. All right. So week 3 NFL game picks. I apologize. It says week 2, but let's hop right in. Carolina at Texans. I've got Carolina. That one seems pretty obvious. I think a lot of people have Carolina. I won't feel bad if the Texans pull the upset because I think that's the correct call. Chargers at Chiefs. Wow, Chiefs defense is looking very exploitable, but I still got to go with the Chiefs here. The Chargers have not looked great through 2 games. They looked like they've had glimmers of hope, but their turnovers are hurting them right now. Cardinals at Jaguars, obvious one. So Chase, we've got the same.
We have the same everything besides the Saints game. Besides the Saints game.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you're not gonna hop back in the lead like that, Mr. McPhee.
Very true.
You might have to reconsider
I'm gonna have
that strategy.
I didn't. We just planned this.
Facts here.
We just planned this.
You're right.
I'm gonna have to make some risky calls from here on out.
Exactly, bro. You got to call the upsets, or just you can never make making picks is so hard. Bills at Washington. I have to have that because I have that big parlay, so I need the Bills to win that game.
Yeah.
Browns at Bears. I'm pretty much always gonna bet against the Bears because I'm a fucking hater. I know it. I'm a hater, but it is what it is. Titans, Colts. I've still got the Titans. That could shape up to be a close game. It's either a close game or it's a blowout. I don't think anybody's going to win by 7. I think the Titans either smack the shit out of them or it's way too close for comfort. Patriots, Saints. This is where we differ.
Mm-hmm.
Who dat, baby?
Who dat? Saints. Let's go.
What are you thinking about
I'm
this
believing
game?
in them, dude.
You
I'm believing in them. He's having week one. He's having week 1 vibes.
MVP Jameis is back, baby.
Let's go.
He said, Coach, listen, last week I ran out of crab legs.
He was not dialed in last week.
And I literally went to every grocery store in the New Orleans area and there wasn't a single fucking crab leg. But I'm back. I found my supply and I'm ready to go.
Easy.
I think that has to be what it is. I've got the Patriots. I think the Saints are going to play like they played in week 2. I think Belichick is just so good at exploiting shit like that.
Yeah, he is.
That's why Belichick's so good against rookie quarterbacks. That's like his big thing. I know James isn't a rookie quarterback, but I think the Saints are exploitable right now because they're vulnerable. They're injured after week 2. So I want to see the Patriots squeak this out with Mac Jones. Falcons, Giants. We both have the Giants. I like it. I don't know. Falcons are weird. This is going to be a tough one, though. This is a game I would never bet on. I only bet on games where I feel really good about it. Holy shit, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen in this game.
No,
literally, the Falcons go in by 40, and I still wouldn't even be that surprised. But I still have the Giants winning it. I want to see Danny Dimes squeak one out. Bengals, Steelers. Steelers got clapped last week. I slept on them week 1, and they win. I didn't sleep on them week 2, and they lost. So now I'm hoping, I don't know, law of numbers or something. They're going to get the win here. We're not very good Lions fans. I think that's a fucking...
We have no faith.
No faith at all.
I don't want
we
to,
have
though.
a very difficult first schedule, though.
Yeah.
49ers, Packers, Ravens. That's not fun.
Tough.
Why couldn't we have faced the Packers week 1? and just dominated them like Jameis and the Saints did.
Yeah, no shit.
Sick. Jets, I think the safest bet of all time is just betting against the Jets.
Yeah, I think all year.
Miami at Las Vegas. You've got the Raiders as well.
Yeah. Derek Carr, dude, that last game.
And Miami still doesn't have Tua. Is that correct?
I don't think so. I don't know. I really don't know about that one.
When is Tua supposed to come back, boys? Do you know? Tua injury update. Let's see. Tua injury he's deemed week to week with the fractured ribs. I don't think he'll be coming back for this week. Yeah. Tua's out for a few weeks. This is Chad. Literally right under 2 out is out for a few weeks. Is he's fine. He's playing. So yeah, I just need to Google it. But all right, Buccaneers at Rams. We both have the Rams.
I don't think I'm gonna pick anyone to beat the Rams all season.
Yeah, I know. I was saying the same thing.
I mean, this would probably be the one time I could possibly have the Rams losing, but I still think they're going to win.
I think the Buccaneers are over-fucking-rated, baby. That did not come up on the talk, but I think the Buccaneers are so overrated.
Woo!
Dude, the
That's
Falcons
big talk.
it is big talk, baby. I think the Rams are going to clap those cheeks.
Let's go.
This is where, we could both get a kind of an L here, but...
yeah, that could be tough.
Yeah, let's get it.
I'm really excited for that game, though.
Seahawks... Someone said L take. Yeah, we'll see, bud. I don't know what's next though. Oh wait, I can see it. Sorry, my bad. I couldn't see it for a second there. I was looking on the wrong one. Seahawks at Minnesota. What are we thinking here?
Thinking Russell Wilson pulls something out of his ass and takes the tub, dude.
I low-key, this is the only one I'd switch. If I could go back and switch it, I would switch it to Vikings beat the Seahawks.
I mean, you can still switch it if you want.
I mean, I did do that last time.
Yeah.
Do I think the Vikings squeak one out against the Seahawks? I think
What does chat think?
Chat, what do you think? Vikings or Seahawks? Everyone says you won't switch it. Russell Wilson has never lost to the Vikings. Ooh. Is that true?
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel like that's that's cap.
I'm seeing
I feel like he just fucking pulled that out of his ass.
I saw a lot of Vikings, and then I'm seeing Seahawks.
Russell Wilson has never lost to Minnesota.
Ooh. And it's at Minnesota, too. And they are nuts there. Those people are fucking insane.
Wow, that's crazy. Fuck it! I'm throwing the Hail Mary, baby. I'm switching that shit.
Hey, it gives me a better chance, too.
Kirk Big Cock Cousins flips the script right now and beats the Seahawks. Okay. In Minnesota. For the first time ever, Russell Wilson loses to the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
What do we think, boys? These are not picks with the spread. No, this is just money line. Who wins? This is who wins. I'm not doing anything else, baby. I'm switching it. Yeah, so you know what? If I take the L there, we're gonna have to do the pick counter, but we're gonna have to take the L on that one. Green Bay at San Fran. We both got Green Bay. Yeah, I think Green Bay is hopefully starting to come back.
Yeah,
I'm
hoping they're pulling it back together. Aaron Rodgers
are looking not bad, 2-0, but I think Green Bay squeaks this one out. So we'll see about that, and then Dallas, baby, my favorite team.
I would think that'll be a good game too.
Yeah,
I'd like to watch that one.
I don't know why. I'm just like a Cowboys bandwagon this year, but dude, I think I just think they're so good.
I think it's going to be a close game.
I think the Cowboys will be a 10-win team this season.
Mm-hmm.
10 wins, baby, for the Dallas Cowboys. 10. Count them up. Count them up, baby. 10 wins for the Dallas Cowboys. I know. I think a lot of people have them at getting like 6, so that might be my most L take, but yeah, I'm sticking with it. Brady left the Pats and you still hate him. Well, I never hated the Patriots. I just didn't like Tom Brady. I don't mind the Patriots. I like Gronk. I think Gronk's a savage. Guy's kind of goated. Milkers.
Imagine trying to tackle that motherfucker. Oh my god. Gronk, dude.
Gronkowski.
See ya.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
All right, close this clip out.
Oh, great idea. All right, boys. Yeah, sorry, my brain just fucking imploded for a second. Boys, that's our week 3 NFL game picks. We're going to keep up with our picks. And don't forget, we now have a bet on the line. The loser at the end of it would be week 17. I keep saying week 16.
Yeah.
The loser at the end of week 17 has to make an 8-page presentation. They have to present it to chat, written by the winner.
8 slides. 8 slides.
8 slides.
Yeah.
8 pages. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You're
8
tripping.
slides.
8 slides, pictures, and everything.
And you cannot review. You have to present it on the spot.
I like that a lot.
Extemporaneous speech, as they would call it.
Extemporaneous.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, big word.
fuck?
Just whipped my...
They're saying actually week 18?
Oh, yeah. 17 weeks of football plus a bye week.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. Just call me a fucking idiot and move on, all right?
And we're dressing up at whoever has to do that's going to be in a suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to be in a suit.
Yeah.
Suit and tie. You got to be ready to present.
Yeah.
It's presentation day in
Dialed
college,
in.
baby. I used to have to wear a suit and tie every time I present those. I still do I can do a presentation right now. Fucking give it to me, chat.
Did you do it? Did you ever present over Zoom?
No, I didn't.
No, you weren't in that. You weren't in that era.
Because
Because I would just go with the boxers below. You know, the
you
webcam.
put on boxers?
The webcam.
Dude, I thought it was so fun to have my whole cock and balls out.
That's
just
true.
in case, I accidentally...
The webcam just falls.
I accidentally stood up to get water 8 times per class. Whoopsies, you guys.
Just rock hard.
Literally, the whole class is like, dude, your cock's so small. We've seen it so many times. Please stop. I'm like, dude, it's an accident. There's nothing I can do about it. All right, that's our picks. I love it.
That's just a closer.
Nice clip out. Woo!
Michigan State gonna get clapped, dude.
Fuck you.
Shut
Michigan State's
up.
going 3-0, baby.
Kenneth
Michigan's
Walker
going 3-0
Heisman
right
thoughts?
now.
Yeah.
You know, he's not even in the top 5 for Heisman.
Are you kidding me?
Isn't that sad?
Who's in the top 5 for Heisman?
It's very difficult to get Heisman as a It's very difficult to get any award in the NFL if you're not a quarterback. Like, Offensive Rookie of the Year last year should have been Justin Jefferson, and it was Justin Herbert. Yeah. Wrong Justin, baby. Watch D-Streng's TikTok. I will. I heard it was funny. I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard it was funny. Dick out in the wine tasting class. Wine tasting via Zoom. Yeah, it's called Getting Hammered by Yourself. Kind of a sad story, actually. Which way does this need to go? I'm always messing with my camera here. I'll get better, don't worry. What's my money bet for this week? Oh, yeah, chat, what do you guys think? What's the money bet for this week? So far, you're 2-0. Do we go Broncos against the Jets? I mean, so far, every week, we've just bet against the Jets. We'll put $200, we'll bet on one team. We'll take $200 and bet on one team to beat another team. We're not doing spreads or none of that shit. It's literally just one team to win. What is the most guaranteed win on this sheet right here? Carolina's not a bad one. Arizona is really good. I think Cleveland is really good. And I think Broncos is really good. I also think Baltimore is really good for guaranteed wins. Although, for whatever fucking reason, I think Baltimore could actually struggle with the Lions.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I've been thinking that. Like, I definitely wouldn't bet on the spread for that game. I think Baltimore's going to win. Yeah, I almost think Buccaneers, no. I don't think Buccaneers is that guaranteed. Buccaneers not guaranteed at all, actually. I saw the Rams.
Cardinals.
I think
like
the Cardinals is the guaranteed game. Yeah. So here's the way it works. If you bet money line on a team that's supposed to win, you just don't make that much money. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if we bet money line on the Rams, we would make a decent amount of money because the Rams are like barely supposed to lose right now. Okay. So if I bet $200 on the Rams, we'd win about we'd get $450 back. So I put my $200 in, we make $250, profit $250. If we bet on the Cardinals here, we'd probably profit $60. So we'd put $200 in to win $260. But if somehow the Jaguars squeak it out, we lose all $200.
Yeah.
So far.
So you don't want to money line that.
Yeah. So far we've made about $200. We've spent $400 betting against the Jets. $200 each week betting against the Jets in week 1, week 2, and we hit both because the Jets fucking suck. And it's not a bad bet again this week. I think we go Arizona. You like that?
You money lining it, right?
Yeah, just money line.
Yeah.
Like literally just which of these is the most guaranteed win?
Yeah, I think for sure the Cardinals is the most guaranteed to win.
Yeah. All right. We're new Cardinals this week, boys. You guys like that? $200 on the Cardinals? If it wasn't the Cardinals, I'd be doing Broncos. Any bet against the Jets is a good bet. See, I agree, though. I totally agree.
I'm saying Cowboys, too, but that one's a little more risky, honestly.
Somebody's saying Buccaneers. Boy, Buccaneers are going to lose. How can I bet on the team that's going to lose? Will Holden said gambling addiction. If you or a loved one has suffered from mesothelioma, I was trying to do the gambling ad read, but I don't know the gambling ad one, so.
You just know it by heart.
There's like a gambling hotline thing on like DraftKings and FanDuel and all that shit.
I love how they're literally like required to say it after every commercial and shit.
Dude, I know right at the end you just got some guy who's fucking like, if you or a loved one has a gambling problem, please report to your nearest like suck my dick. Whatever. Goes on so fast. Guy is coked out reading that.
Oh, for sure.
He does the whole ad read just like completely normal and then just rips a foul and he's like,
if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours.
I wish I had an erection lasting longer than 4 fucking hours. I wish I had an erection lasting longer than 5 seconds. That's what I wish, Chase. You know what, chat? We're banning the words erection, erectile dysfunction, Viagra,
Blue
Chew, Roman,
Blue Pill.
all of them. All right, cool. I think we've cranked. I think that's everything. Is there anything we're missing? Are we missing anything, chat? Oh, chat. I want to do something once a week. So this is going to become a members only thing. But we're going to do it this week. It will become a members only thing. We don't have members yet. We want to do a story time at the end of each stream. I think that'd be really, really fun. You guys seem to like some of the stories we told. This is like one of my favorite things. Obviously, this live is centered around sports, and we love sports here. But we want to mix it up. We want to spice it up a little bit. You guys have liked it so far. So we've talked sports for a good 2 hours now. So I want to see what you guys think.
Yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on us doing a little story time every once in a while?
I think we want to do it once a week, and we'll have the members can choose what story.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we could start with like a list and then pop up a poll. Do like four different stories. Yeah, big W. Yeah, they're loving it. Let's go.
Let's get it. Talk porn. I mean, it's a story time. All right, so the first story time, what do you guys want to hear? I'm just going to have you guys, and we'll have members. We'll have just members shoot and like talk about this, And if we have a good story for it, let's do it. Some of these stories Chase will have been there for too, so that's what I love to see.
Yeah.
Talk about Daniel Jones on Twitter. You mean that guy who always replies with a picture of Daniel Jones to me? I want to do that. Why members only? Because chat can get kind of cancerous. I do love you, chat, but sometimes it's a lot. Vid today, of course, baby. I would never do it. Belskis. Is there even a story to tell? Chase, did you ever meet Bella?
No, I never met her.
What?
No.
Through all of high school, you never met Bella?
No.
I really didn't bring her around.
No, I never seen her.
It's really difficult to cheat on someone if you bring them around all the time. I'm kidding, you guys. I'm kidding.
I've never seen her, dude.
No, I'm kidding. No, seriously, I'm kidding. First porno ever watched. I don't even know. Would you know that? God, dude, that was about 22 years ago. There's no way.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, no.
I've popped out the womb watching one. I have my iPad in my hand. Did you clap? I don't want to talk about that.
I have a good story idea. We don't have to do it now, but we could do it another time of our football story of me and you.
Oh,
that's a good one, so we could do that later on.
We'll get that one later on.
Yeah, that'll be a really good one.
I want to let these guys get one.
Yeah.
How you first got dialed in.
Funny party story.
There's too many. I'm trying to think which one I'd even want to do with that.
Greatest high school memory.
Oh, what is my greatest high school memory? I remember. I guess I could. Here, pull it up.
If you're gonna
put us two. Put us two.
And
I guess I don't know. I don't know what it's like for you guys, chat. I don't know what it's like for you guys at your school, but you recall, Chase, like the lunch table.
Oh yeah.
How it was just a fucking roast session. That is all we did in high school. As soon as you sat down at the lunch table, it was fucking guns a-blazing.
Oh, you better get dialed in.
If you weren't on your tippy toes, you weren't fucking dialed, you're going to get shit on.
And you better bring no feelings.
Yeah. Oh, my God. People said the worst shit all day. I don't know how the fuck we did that.
Oh, like, you would not... Like, if you didn't know we were friends, you would think everyone hated each other.
Absolutely.
Just straight roast sessions.
I would also say the most degenerate shit we did is, like... This is when we were in high school. Is when like leggings became a thing.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
like
that
8
was
years
prime
ago.
time.
Dude, we were so horny. It was so sad. We had fucking clock call-outs for where ass was.
Yep.
Because you're at the lunch table, you know, so nobody's got their backpack on.
No.
So, dude, we
Prime time.
literally had
prime.
nicknames for girls.
Yeah.
And numbers for where they were, and we had people who would sit. You'd be like 8 o'clock zebra.
Yeah.
And everyone's like really like it's super like, not low key, but everyone's slowly just like
just like.
Well, the reason I bring that up is because they're asking about the virginity story. When did you lose your virginity? Because I think I was one of the last people to lose it, and that's why I was tweaking balls.
I lost mine fucking what was it? It was like junior year, bro.
Oh, wait a second. So you're a fucking incel like me.
Yeah.
We were the latest.
Yeah.
Wait, when?
Spring break.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Wait. Not our senior spring break.
No.
What's
That senior spring break when we went to Cancun. Yeah, the spring break before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, so you were a little bit after me. Wow. You were just a fucking sly dog about it because I got fucking raw dogged at the lunch table every day. Because Tarn had lost his. Yeah. And even maybe not TK. I guess I don't know. But I remember the whole lunch table had. And it was always like, oh.
But you never know, though, too. Those bastards could have been
Meags
those bastards could have been chapping. You never know.
TK is probably chapping.
Probably.
Mills, Shane, if you guys are watching. I know Shane had lost his for sure.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Lost his shit at 13, probably. Motherfucker.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
So I was, like, tweaking balls, honestly. Like, I was like, oh, shit. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
Everybody's losing their virginity. And I would have been 16 or 17. And, like, by the way, guys, anyone in chat, like, it really doesn't matter what your age is. I was just getting bullied so bad. I think if I wasn't, like, by my friends, like, if I wasn't getting absolutely fucking cooked by my friends, I wouldn't have given a shit. I mean, I didn't even care. I didn't even care when I was 16. I never even crossed my mind until I sit down and everyone at the lunch table is like, wow, Matt, you get no pussy.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I never really thought about it until your friends just absolutely roast the fuck out of you. And then you're like, wow,
exactly.
Maybe I am a little bitch.
Yeah, right? Yeah, someone asked, was I a player in high school? No, dude. I had absolutely no game at all. Literally none.
You got to have some big balls to have game in high school at that age.
Yes,
at that age.
I remember looking around at like our classmates. I won't name drop, but I remember looking at some kids when I was like 16, and I was like, bro.
They just know fucks.
Give me the
I had no.
Give me the sauce, bro.
I had no self-confidence back. Back,
100%.
especially in high school. Oh my god!
Yeah, but then I became Madden Mobile Gods, and all these
then
bitches
you just slid
flocked.
in.
They're like, oh, can you please sell me some Madden Mobile coins, $1 or $50 for a mil? Can you please like get Dree Archer on my team? 98.
I'll give you a nickel.
Silver.
If you tickle my pickle.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute now.
That's what that girl was saying to you.
Well, everyone in chat, you guys are probably gonna remember Ashley. So I was like, this sounds so bad. I feel so bad.
Oh fuck.
I'm so sorry, Ashley. But I was like, bro, if I got a girlfriend, she'd probably let me have sex with her. And like, I feel so bad saying that, but like, I mean, nobody knows if they're in love when they're like 16 or 17. Guys, I want to give you some advice right now. If you're 16 or 17, you think you're in love with someone, hey, keep your relationship. If it's a healthy relationship, stick with it. I know you can do it. But if you're 16, 17 right now and you can already feel that your relationship is toxic, I promise you, just get out of it.
That's a no-go. Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is. Your emotions and your ability to make sound decisions is significantly lower the younger that you are. But, like, if there's, like, I mean, if people are cheating on each other when you're 16, 17, or, like, you know, you're worried about stuff, try and get out of that relationship.
100%.
I promise you it's not going to stay.
You think you know a lot, too.
Yeah.
Like, looking back, I was like, oh, dude, I know. Like, you just think you know everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you mean? This is my wife.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah. I'm not encouraging you to break up with your girlfriend if you have no reason. If you have a healthy relationship, awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could go back in time, I definitely would have yaga yeeted out of probably all of them. You know? As opposed to, I won't say it. Arr! Luna just howled. That's adorable. Hi, Phobin. Well, back to the story. I started It was at the homecoming dance. This is when people grinded.
No fucking
When
way.
grinding was.
So you were like,
grinding is a high school only thing. If you get to college and you go to the bars, you try to grind on girls, I personally will hate you.
yeah.
And I will judge
Get
you. It stops
a clue.
becoming a thing. And I wish I knew that, because when I first went to MSU, I was like, I wonder if I can grind any girls. Not a thing.
Wear like 4 pairs of compression shorts. That was the classic right there,
That was
dude.
the classic,
in high
dude.
school, bro.
Yeah, so when I was a junior, it was going into the junior year football season. There was that homecoming dance. It was cold out. I remember we were outside in a tent. And I just randomly
I remember that
started.
now, what you're
Yeah, we
talking
went to Khan's house after.
Yeah.
And that day, like, Little John Get Low came on. Absolute grind banger.
Get Low.
Back in high school.
Yeah.
Loved when that came on, because I was like peering, like, who doesn't have a boy on them right now?
Yeah.
Ashley
Just
Wilkinson.
fiending.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Was my fucking target. So Little John Get Low comes on. This is so fucking funny.
Quit.
And I was talking to her, and we went to cons after. And we're kind of sure. And I would say like a month after that, we started. I don't even know if we formally dated or if we just started talking.
Right.
We were together.
You're right. Yeah.
She was Madden Mobile Goddess. She was on a Madden Mobile video. And I dummy clapped her cheeks for the first time ever. I was so nervous. I was not her first, so she was kind of walking me through it like a little fucking penguin, like a stupid little.
Were you at your
fucking
rents?
Toddler? No, I was at her parents because her parents weren't home.
Oh, okay.
She
They're
was like,
gonna love to
Dude,
hear
we're
that.
we're in the school hallway.
Yeah.
And this is on a Thursday, so I'm wearing my jersey to school because it was like after
Football
a game.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Are we hanging out after the game?" And she's like, "Yeah, my parents aren't home. Like, I'll see you after." All confident as
Just
fuck.
knows
And I was
what's
like,
going on.
"Fuck, like, dude, I have no idea what to do."
Yeah.
Tweaking balls. Yeah, dude. She basically fucking put a leash on me and was like, "Come here, you stupid little shit. Have sex with me right now, you stupid little fucking bitch." And I was like, "Yes, mommy.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what to do. Like, tell me."
So what you're telling me is you were abused. You were forced.
Nah, I was dialed.
You're
I
dialed
was
in.
Dialed.
For it. Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't even need a blue chew.
There.
Didn't
Yeah.
need a
That's
Blue
when you
Chew
know you're
or
in your
Roman or
prime. That's when
nothing.
you know you're in your prime.
Yeah. So that's my story. It wasn't anything spectacular. It's not like it was. It's not like it was super early. It's not like it was a horrible experience. In fact, and you know, me and Ashley have been like super good friends. So me and Ashley dated when we were like 16, and then we broke up. You know, we're 16, so it's like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I got to college, when I was like 19, we became really good friends again. And me and Ashley were like best friends for like 4 years. Then I haven't talked to her, you know, too much since once I went to California. But,
Right.
I mean, there's a lesson, boys. My first ever cheek clapping. I blocked her on everything after we broke up. We didn't talk for years. And then we became best friends. So, like I said, number one, when I was 16, you know, I thought she was my wife or something. You know, all that BS. I broke up with her for Bella, who definitely wasn't my wife. And then me and Ashley became best friends. So
Don't
it all
burn bridges.
All comes full circle. Yeah, don't burn bridges. I have a bad habit of doing that. That is good advice right there.
Good advice, chat.
Did you clap again after you made up? Oh my God, so many times. Like, I couldn't count it on my fingers and toes.
Yeah. I can see
I'm
that
just
shit.
kidding, you guys.
But
Yeah, I don't know. No comment. Literally 50 plus. Literally no comment. I'm not 50 plus times. I'm not commenting on that. 50 plus.
times.
All right. I think
That's
I think that's gonna conclude today, boys. What an awesome stream!
Yeah.
I think we're starting to get a good.
We're getting
formula
back
here,
into
boys.
it. We're
Thank
feeling
you,
good.
everybody, for being here.
Do you have any news for the Dialed In merch? Any news?
Before
Maybe just
we
give
go,
Chad
boys.
a little hint on
Before
something.
we go, we got a sample hoodie in. It's gas. I was so worried. You guys might have seen it on Instagram a little bit. Holy shit, it's so nice. It's like this light purple gray. The color's called zinc. This light purple, heathery gray. Super nice material. It runs a little small. That's the only thing I'll say. So if you're usually a small, get a medium. If you're usually a medium, get a large. If you like your hoodies super baggy, get 2 sizes up. That's what I'm going to do. I like this, what I'm wearing is a large, and I don't wear larges.
I'll probably get an XL. I'm
going to get an XL.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because this already runs big, and I still got it in a large. But, like, in these, I'm going to get an extra large. Yeah, you will too. Yeah. Me and Chase are basically the same size, so that makes sense. Yeah, we are going to go
yes.
We are going to go second option.
Look at Meags' story for sure.
Yeah, look at
if
my
you want to
Instagram
see
story.
it.
And you can help me vote too. I think we're going to go with the second option, but it's looking good.
And if you're that bummy, his link is in the description, you bums.
Yeah, it's
God. Get a clue.
All right, hey, Mods, number 1, thank you so much for helping out, dude. I literally love you guys much for helping out. And one hell of a stream, baby. I love you guys. Say goodbye. I want to see buys in the chat before I go anywhere. I love you. Thank you for joining. Yes, we're still moving to Arizona. Me and Chase and Phoebe.
How we doing, Mills? How we doing?
Goodbye, boys.
Peace.